Hi, friends. This is for you. Dear Mr. Blueberry by Simon James. Dear Mr. Blueberry by Simon James. Dear Mr. Blueberry, I love whales very much, and I think I saw one in my pond today. See, it's a telling sentence. So I know from looking at this girl's name is Emily, and Emily is telling Mr. Blueberry something. She's telling Mr. Blueberry, I love whales very much, and I think I saw one in my pond today. Please send me some information on whales, as I think he might be hurt. All these telling sentences. What did Emily tell Mr. Blueberry? She told him what she thinks she saw, and she asked for information because she thinks the whale might be hurt. Friends, who do you think this is? It says, love Emily. Emily thinks she saw a whale. This must be Emily. And what do you think this is? What's it look like, friends? Does it look like anything you've seen before? Dear Emily, here are some details about whales. I don't think you'll find it was a whale you saw because whales don't live in ponds, but in salt water. Yours sincerely, your teacher, Mr. Blueberry. So who is Mr. Blueberry? He's Emily's teacher. Who do you think this friend is over here pouring out cereal? And who do you think this is? And what do you think she's reading? She might be reading the response from Mr. Blueberry. This is our friend Emily. She looks very serious. Dear Mr. Blueberry, I am now putting salt into the pond every day before breakfast, and last night I saw my whale smile. I think he's feeling better. So she's telling Mr. Blueberry some stuff. Then she said, do you think he might be lost? Let's say that together, friends. Do you think he might be lost? I want to know. What do we use at the end of a sentence when we want to know? A question mark. That's right. And here it says, love Emily. So this is Emily. What's she doing, friends? She told Mr. Blueberry that she's putting salt into the pond every day before breakfast. So what's she doing here? That's right, she's putting salt into the pond. Dear Emily, please don't put any more salt in the pond. I'm sure your parents won't be pleased. I'm afraid there can't be a whale in your pond because whales don't get lost. They always know where they are in the oceans. Yours sincerely, Mr. Blueberry. Emily wrote Mr. Blueberry. Mr. Blueberry wrote Emily. Emily started putting salt in the pond and wrote to Mr. Blueberry. Mr. Blueberry wrote her back. He says he doesn't think it's a whale. Well, friends, guess what? What do you think's going to happen next? What do you think Emily's reading right here? Maybe her letter from Mr. Blueberry. Well, stop this recording. Think about what you think's going to happen next. And I'll see you on the next recording.